Welcome back to the channel. This is your girl Lady Nika, and with a review for Empire Season 1 Episode 5. And before I start my review, I first of all want to take a moment to say today I was allotted the opportunity to go see my son, and it was at the same time that Mob Wives was coming on. And y'all know I haven't seen my son in like 45 days. And so I was like, fuck the Mob Wives to tomorrow. So y'all, I'm going to do a review on them like I said. But you know, I ain't going to be able to do that shit until tomorrow. Because I'm actually going to have to sit down and actually watch these hoes. Because I don't know what happened tonight. Quick update, he's doing fine. You know, his case is looking good. So hopefully on the 12th, you know, we'll get our final resolution, and maybe he'll be coming on home so I can introduce him to y'all, so y'all, all my faithful subs, can cuss his ass out real good. I'm just playing. But he looked good, you know. Looked real good. I was a very pleased mom tonight, you know. Especially after the day I had, that just made it all the more better. And then when I was leaving, and he went back, you know, back there and stuff. Because, you know, y'all, he turned 18. And so now they took him around there where the big people at. But come to find out, hell, he got a gang of damn people he know back there, you know. So he's doing all right, y'all. You know, as all right as a motherfucker can be incarcerated. But, you know, hopefully on the 12th, you know, he would have learned his lesson, and they would take the shackles off my baby, honey. I hope and pray that his mind right and the Lord is on our side. Well, I know the Lord on our side, but I hope his mind right so that he come out and do something productive. He actually has 2 jobs that waiting on him when he get out. The people called today, that irritated the fuck out of me. Then I couldn't get nobody to go get my damn heart medication. That made me even more mad. Y'all, I was in this bitch warm today. But it's all better now, you know. Second thing I wanted to say is, okay, and I already told y'all the Mob Wives ain't coming to tomorrow. Second thing I wanted to say to y'all was, I was on the Twitter, and y'all, every time a bitch trying to do something, hold on, y'all, I'll be right back. Shit, this don't make no damn sense. Alright, y'all. Beach back. I'm sorry, y'all. This is the second review I done did, or video I done did, where my ass done had to lead a set. I'm sorry about that, y'all, but I have to be fully equipped when I get to talking about shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have my drink, gotta have my cigarette, I gotta have every damn thing. So, I'm back. Anyway, I was on the Twitter, y'all. And I was chilling, you know, just, you know, like I always do, interact with the peoples and shit. And come to find out, y'all, I was featured with Closet Confession TV, which is I Am Drina, D-R-N-A on Twitter, and Miss PTV, who I had just shouted out earlier in my Pay It Forward tag. I was featured with those ladies in a vlog. And it was favorable. And I just want to say to Vlogger Review, I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. I mean, I've only been here 3 weeks, y'all, and I know that my content ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't gonna feel Lady Nika, but the ones of y'all that do like on the beach, I want to say thank you. I mean, just thank you. I was so shocked. I mean, y'all, that just, you know, because I told you, this my coming out. You know what I'm saying? And to have somebody just pay attention to you like that just did it for me, child. So, thank you again. And I hope that I keep giving you the content that you like to keep you coming back to me, okay? Thank you so much. Now, okay, I told y'all about the Mob Wives, right? I told you, see, when one thing throw me off, I can't. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to jump on into this damn review because this bitch might be long because I wrote extensive notes. I was all up into this episode. But, we started off, we opened back up, y'all. They still at their Teen Choice Award thing. And, they get interviewed on the red carpet, and Hakeem is telling them that he has this hit coming out that's just going to be all of that and then some. Okay, so next we move on. We see a scene with them in the limousine, and he think that Tiana's finna go out and hang out with him and the crew, you know, his little groupies and stuff that hang with him, the little homies and shit, want to be thugs. But she said, "No, honey, it's about to work, and I gotta work in the morning. So what I'm gonna need you to do, drop my ass off." So she go home, and if y'all remember last week, he had been caught by Tiana in the hot tub with Naomi, the cougar. And old girl just walked off, right? And she wasn't tripping with him about it at all. Well, anyway, y'all come to find out, she wasn't tripping because guess what? She got her own little thing going on. She got her own little vanilla love drop up in there that was showering her with kisses everywhere, you know, after her performance with Hakeem. Okay, so homegirl got her own shit going. I ain't mad at you, girl. Go ahead on with your bad ass. Anyway, next we see a scene. We see Anthony Hamilton. Yes, we do. And the point of it all is I love you. That's my shit, baby. But anyway, he was in there per Lucius' request, playing the song as Lucius proposed to Anika, a.k.a. Boo Boo Kitty. I'll say that because I don't always remember this whole name. So when I say Boo Boo Kitty, y'all know who I'm talking about. If you watch the show, you know who I'm talking about anyway. Anyway, he asked her to marry him. Of course, she ain't no damn fool. She accepted it. And he tells her not to wear her ring yet because he wants, you know, both of them to have an opportunity to break the news to their prospective families. Now, apparently, her parents got issues of some sort with him. And, you know, his kids are cool with Anika, but we talking about, you know, marriage now. That mean that bitch be in their wheel. And y'all know they already vying for the man's spot, you know. So they might not be too well received. Plus, Cookie ain't gonna be feeling this shit at all either. But anyway, she agreed to put the ring on for the night, you know, so they can do they, you know, whatever they gonna do. And she's gonna take it off and wait till they do a formal announcement before she actually wears her ring. Alright, next we see Cookie and Jamal, and they're going into this what appears to be dilapidated building. Nah, child, I'm over here talking about Nene Leakes, and I just said this shit all the way wrong. But anyway, excuse the bitch. I knew I was wrong. She ain't know. But, and Cookie like, you know, where the hell are we going? Well, y'all know that Hakeem has declared, Jamal declared his independence from his daddy, so he don't want to use nothing dealing with Lucius Lyons. He wants to do everything that he's got to do to get his music out there on his own. That's his new stance. And in doing so, he found this building, but apparently it's a lot of good music that has been made in that building. We see him go to a room that actually is a recording studio, and at that point, I think Cookie got a call or a text message, but it's the FBI bitch. She want to meet with her. So she got to leave Jamal there and go, run on back to the apartment so she could see, you know, this motherfucker, what this bitch want. And she tells him that she's 100% behind him. She knows that he can do it. She'll be back. And she chunked deuces and left. Well, on her way out the building, as she walked down the sidewalk, Miss FBI bitch pull up and gets out the car, and Cookie's telling her, look, you can't just keep popping up on me like that. And the FBI bitch is telling her that the reason why we here is to protect you. And Cookie not no stupid bitch. She know the only reason why y'all protecting me, or so-called protecting me, is because y'all want me to testify. If you keep doing it this way, you're going to wind up, I'm going to be a dead woman walking. So can I please get you to back up off my ass a little bit? Next we see they're at Empire, and Hakeem is selling his dad the dream that he wants to finally step up and learn the business and do his music the way Lucius been wanting him to do it, so that he can take over Empire eventually, you know, after Lucius passed away, or however the fuck he plan on doing this shit. But anyway, he's talking about he wants to change it up a little bit and change its image, and he gives him a concept of a video idea that he has, and Lucius is over there eating it up like, you know, child, he like a cat to cream. He on that shit. Because to him, that's his son showing some, you know, enthusiasm about actually taking the business over and being a serious artist out here. But Andre, the oldest boy, has to remind Lucius that what he's talking about doing is going to run us into $1 million over budget. And so Lucius tell him, you know, if you can't find a way to get the money, then I don't know why you here. So he got to go try to find this money to be able to do this project that his brother want to do, right? Okay. Next, Andre and the wifey, I call her Vanilla Love Drop. They talking about finding budget for Hakeem's video, since Lucius has said find the money, basically. And she tells him that they got an ace in the hole. She got a video of Tiana and her lady friend making out on this couch, right? Andre sees that and the wheels in his head get to twirling. You know, he think he got an extraordinary bitch. But anyway. Next we see Cookie. She's on the witness stand and she's recalling this shooting. And she tells him exactly what she saw this guy named Frank Gathers do. And it's at that point that she finds out the person that she saw Frank Gathers shoot wasn't just no regular, you know, hoodlum or a drug dealer. He was in fact an undercover FBI agent. And she's highly pissed because, you know, he's a major mobster. And like she told that woman, you know, do you know how many bodies he done dropped from inside of jail? The reason why they got her testifying is because they're afraid that he's going to get out on some kind of appeal or something. And they're trying to bring in enough evidence to keep him in jail. Meanwhile, they didn't tell Cookie that this person that he killed was an undercover FBI agent. And Cookie is now scared out of her goddamn mind because she knows the streets and she knows how they roll. And by her testifying, she just ratted on this man. So she feel like she gonna get killed. You know, she got a real bad feeling about this shit. Anyway, next week see Andre goes to Lucius and says he found the funding and he suggested adding Tiana to the video. You know, if he add Tiana to the video, then Tiana comes with a separate budget. They can combine budgets and it'll be able to offset the $1 million over that they went, right? So he agrees to it, and Vernon tells Lucius that unless he finds a doctor to sign off on his some kind of policy he has to have that states he's in good health before his company can go public. Well, we all know he ain't in good health. He got ALS. He dying. So he tells him that that's going to be an obstacle. We're going to have to find a doctor that's willing to sign off that you're in good health. Well, otherwise, we won't be able to make the company public. And meanwhile, Cookie talking to Jamal on her way out of her place, you know, because she done went home. And on her way out the door, she finds this red rose. Well, she flipping out now because apparently, this man, Frank Gathers, who she just testified on, I guess that's something that he uses. You know, that's one of his symbols or something. But she's afraid because now she done found this red rose outside her door, and she knows that it could possibly be him, and that's him letting her know, yeah, bitch, we know that you fucking went and talked, and we gonna kill your ass. So she just flipping out right now. And I can understand that because you done told on this man, you know the ropes, how they do things. And, you know, FBI bitch didn't tell you that you was in danger. Next we see, before Cookie able to get out of the house, Andre comes over and he tells her that he wants Tiana to be in Hakeem's video. Remember, if Tiana in the video, that covers the $1 million over budget, right? So she told him, this board you keep talking about, who sits on this board exactly? And it's at that time that Andre tells him it's him, Lucius, and Vernon that sits on the board. And she told him, if you instate me in on this board, put me on this board, then Tiana will perform. So apparently they're gonna give her way because Tiana was in the damn video. Next, we at the video shoot, and Hakeem acting like he the man, you know what I'm saying? He acting like he the talent. Meanwhile, Jamal is at the ghetto studio, and child, he jamming. I mean, the track sounding like, child, he sounded like Usher back in his heydays, you know, when we was really jamming him. So Cookie calls him, and he tells her that he's having a problem with the intro. Well, Cookie's so damn good, Cookie told him, just play it for me. So while he playing it for her, she done jumped in a cab and every damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And answered a call from Tiana. Yeah, I think she answered a call from... No. I'm getting ahead of myself, y'all. It said them when he called Cookie, Cookie was on her way to Philly to see her sister. But she tells him to let her listen to it. And when she listened to it, two things she tells him. Kill that talking at the intro because that's played out, and change the beat up because it's the same all the way through, and people will get bored listening to it. So she, she tell him to do that, and he's like, okay, I'm gonna do that there. Next, we see Tiana is at the video shoot, going over some choreography, and Hakeem comes up and tell her that he appreciate her being in the video, and he don't know why he didn't think of it in the first place. Well, anyway, motherfucker. They do a run through, and as Andre talks to his wifey, Vanilla Love Drop, he talking to Vanilla Love Drop, and let me see what she did. He tells her that he wants her to upload the video of Tiana and her female lover and put it on, every site that'll allow her to do it. So she does it, right? And while they're in the middle of doing the video shoot, Portia, which is Cookie's assistant, she flipping through her phone, she go on the website, and she see the shit. So when she see it, Hakeem gets the phone from her, and he's looking at it, and he starts to get pissed off about it, talking about she's supposed to be his girl. And I'm thinking to myself, hold on, bitch. Hold on. Weren't you the same hoe this fucking old bitch? But she can't do what she gotta do because you in your feelings now because you done found out she messing with a female. And she basically told him, would you feel better if it was a man? Child, he was on some motherfucking bullshit. Anyway. So next okay, I told y'all about that. Alright, after that happens, they end the photo shoot for the day. Andre tells, Andre go around these boys that hang out with Hakeem all the time. They not no real thugs. They like wannabe thugs and shit. But he go right around them while he's on the phone. And what he basically doing is saying enough shit to make them... Because they petty thieves, They'll go in there and rob him. But they ain't gonna really do nothing. They not no thugs, honey. The thugs don't do... Thugs get down. But anyway, he lets on that the boy got expensive watches and shoes and shit. So the wannabe thug crew goes over to the ghetto studio and they try to rob the motherfucking people, right? Well, in the midst of that robbery, one of Jamal's engineers got shot. And old boy standing there with he's standing there with the gun on him, asking him about a watch. Well, Jamal recognizes him and say, you be with my little brother all the time. Now, see, y'all, that's where the dissension finna start, okay? Now, so far in this show, they've been loving each other. They've been very loving to each other and supportive of each other. But now, he see that his brother homeboy done came to the ghetto studio and tried to rob him, right? So, he feeling some kind of way. And like I said, this is the beginning of their relationship taking a turn for the worse. This is where they're going to start being competition with one another. And you can tell it by how it's being played out. Anyway, while homeboy and with their gun on him talking about where to give me the watch that he heard Andre say he Old boy that actually owns the ghetto studio come cook, baby. He walked right up on old boy, cocked that AK. Well, I'm telling too much. Let's just say he cocked a gun, a rifle at him, and made him, drop it like it's hot and get the fuck on. Like he told him, if you show up here again, it's gonna be your ass, because you ain't robbing nobody around here, bitch. Well, anyway, he stops the robbery. Next, we see a scene where Cookie is at her sister's house, and she's telling her sister about the rose that she found on her doorstep that morning, and she's convinced that gangster Frank Gathers had put it there because he's aware that she snitched. Well, her sister asked her what the fuck she wanted to do, because it looked like her sister little hood too. Anyway, let me see what else happened after that. She riding in the car with her sister in the car, I guess a cab or whatever, and she get a call from Jamal, and Jamal telling her about the potential, the attempted robbery, and that doing that, all of that going on, it took away his time that he had to be able to record and stuff, and he don't have no extra money because he turned down everything from Lucius. So Cookie say, put him on the phone. Miss Cookie got him together right quick. Next thing you know, he got musicians and everything coming there to the studio to help his ass out. Because really, Jamal is the gifted one. He just don't have the financial backing to be able to do this. Well, apparently Cookie done handled that. And so the studio owner is getting the people to come in, different artists and stuff, unknowns but bad motherfucking musicians, to come and help him get this song finished off, right? While she on the phone with Jamal, here comes Tiana calling. She upset because Hakeem done found out about her being with the girl. Apparently Cookie already knew she had some lesbian teas in her, because she told her, go back to the set and do your job. Don't worry about how he feeling. I got you. You just go do what I told you to do. She said, you one freaking motherfucker, but it's going to work out in the end for us. So, Tiana goes back to work, right? Okay. Next, you see Lucius talking to... We have a scene where Lucius is talking to Vanilla Love Drop parents. And he's letting the dad know, because Boo Boo Kitty in there with her mama, and her mama trying to make her remember all the negative shit that Lucius done to her. Meanwhile, the daddy got him in the living room, and they talking about, the engagement and everything. And Lucius lets on to the man that he has ALS, and they've given him, approximately around about 3 years to live. And so, him being a doctor, he starts telling him about some experimental drugs that might could prolong his life or whatever. Really, Lucius ain't trying to hit it. I mean, he is, but that's not what he's there for. He's there because he lets the man know that he needs a key man policy. And in order to get a key man policy, he has to have a doctor sign off stating that he's in good health in order for the company to go public, right? Well, old Dr. Daddy, he not slow. He realized what the fuck Lucius asking him to do. And at first he tried to jump into the, how dare you, you're a low life, and I'm not going to do this. I wouldn't risk my career and my hospital and all that shit there, trying to help you. But the minute Lucius told him, if your daughter marry me and I die, she becomes an instant billionaire. Child, daddy, the wheels and daddy, he start turning. So he agrees. He tells him, don't tell nobody. Anyway, child. Next we see, we see Cookie and her sister go visit this guy named Jamel. Jamel is more or less a gangster / hitman. And Cookie tells him what was going on, which was the rose was delivered, and that, she's pretty certain of it was Frank Gathers or some of his people he sent to deliver her that rose. And she tells him that she wants him dealt with. And she takes out a wad of cash. And old boy was like, we fam, you know, it ain't that big. You know, I'm not going to charge you. She said, so you don't want this $5,000? Old boy got some act right and some sense real fast. He took that 5G. And so she gives him the wad of cash. And then we go back to the ghetto studio. And at the ghetto studio, Jamal got a whole slew of people coming into the studio to help, you know, with this song. Per Cookie request from the man that owned the place. Cookie talked to him, remember? She got him together. So he does that for her and stuff. So they in there, they making they movie. I mean, they making their song, getting everything together. Because, again, y'all, Jamal is the talent. Hakeem, alright, but he ain't no talent, okay? And next, you see Hakeem, Vernon telling Hakeem that he has to work with Tiana because he's saying that he don't want to work with her now that he done found out that, you know, she do females. So Lucius tells him, son, you will work with her because we put out all this money, and what man wouldn't want to hook up with a woman that's dating another woman? In other words, he had the boy thinking like, you know, since Tiana fucking him and he fucking her, he could probably fuck old girl too. So he in his head, his young-minded ass head, thinking that this finna be some type of threesome or plus for him. So he go on and do the video with Vanilla Love Drop number 2 and Tiana. They do the video, right? All right. Next we go and we're back at the ghetto studio, and baby Jamal done put this song together. He's singing it. He got the music going. Everybody singing and shit. You know, the shit just sound good. You know what I'm saying? Because he got real talent. When you got a talent, you don't have to use a gimmick like his brother doing. Okay. And as he's playing the song, Cookie comes in and she gives him a big hug because it sounds good, because he has listened to exactly what his mama told him, and he done flipped that shit. Okay. Next we see Jamal and Hakeem, and didn't I tell y'all that they was gonna get into it? Jamal go to Hakeem. Your boy came and tried to rob me, so he punched the shit out of fucking Hakeem. Told him, you know, I'm the talent, you know, and shit. In true bitch boy form, Hakeem get on the phone with Andre and gets to telling Andre he needs some more money to go on and get the video out before Jamal drops his single, right? Y'all, I don't know, but is them the same songs? Is that the same song? Because I heard Hakeem doing it, then I heard Jamal doing it, and I'm wondering, is this the same damn song? Is he trying to... Y'all leave it in the comments below. Tell me if I'm tripping or not, but I'm like, is this the same motherfucking song that he sung? Anyway, child, he also told him about, you know, the boys going over there to rob Jamal, which Andre already knew that because he sent the motherfuckers basically over there. But anyway, he say he gonna come up with the coins to get this motherfucker video out, you know. And so that's what they was with that. Meanwhile, it's the middle of the night, and here come Lucius knocking on Cookie goddamn door. Now, y'all, I'm tell you something. We all know that they still got a whole lot of feeling for each other. But he just proposed to this other woman. Why in the fuck is he... But anyway, child. Apparently, that was their anniversary. And in the past, when they were together, Cookie had threw a shoe or something at his ass and was mad at him because he had forgotten that day. Well, he remembered it, and he's the one that actually put the rose out there outside her door. And once she find that out, she remembers, I just put a hit out on this dude. So she calls her sister to try to stop it, and her sister tell her it's pretty much too late. And it's at that moment that old boy pull up on this dude, whoever he was, supposed to be working for the mobster Frank. And baby, they did his ass up like a fucking Christmas tree. You hear me? And that's what the show ended off at tonight. Next week, we supposed to see Cookie get crunked up because they're going to announce the engagement. And I think we're going to find out a little bit more about this person who Cookie testified against. At any rate, it was a good show tonight. And, you know, I tried to go blow by blow, but y'all, I'm sure I left something out. And if I did, you can leave it in the comments below. We can continue the conversation down there. Like I said, my wives will come up tomorrow, and I think that's all I needed. That's all I needed to say. Yeah. Okay, well, that's it. Y'all, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.